know. He's
I
Prof.
hate Ristic Study.
I love his YouTube channel. Come on. Why would you say such a mean thing? I think he does real quality content, and he's a nice guy, and that's really, really...
I'm going to cast Grasp of Fate.
Oh!
I will pay the one.
Ooh.
And I'm getting Sam off this battlefield.
What's up, everyone? Well, it's Shuffle Up and Play. That's what's up. And today... Yes. Good one, Prof. We're doing Ravnica Remastered Commander with a deck-building stipulation that is to be handed down to us from our very own Living Guild Pact herself, Carmen Clomperens, who's standing right over there. I bet you were all wondering why Carmen was standing there.
Carmen.
Hi.
Hey everyone, who's totally in the same room as me right now. I'm Carmen Clomperens. I was the co-lead on Ravnica Remastered and worked really hard to make sure that this was the best draft experience that it could possibly be. But that's not everything that these cards are going to be used for. Once the draft is done, the dust is settled, the trophy's been given out, you gotta find a way to use all the cards you've opened. So what I've done is I've given each and every one of you 10 preview cards that you have to put in a commander deck. I know who your commanders are, and I've hand selected 10 previews that you have to put in there no matter what. I want to see what you can do with them. I want to see themes. I want to see Ravnica in your decks. I want to see you use these to the best of your abilities. All right, and with that, good luck, everyone. Have a great game.
All right, so my choice was the one and only Niv Mizzet Perrin, who is going to be a spell-slinging deck that draws cards, deals damage, and shows off my great intellect. And so in addition to Niv Mizzet, I am featuring a Crackling Drake and that totally fair card, Spark Double, followed by that also totally fair commander card, Cyclonic Rift. You know you love it. Is it? Yes, it is. Is it Charm? Is it Signet? And Mizzet's Mastery all feature in this deck as well as Gutter Snipe, a Stitch in Time, and it wouldn't be Izzet without a Goblin Electromancer. And this is, of course, Niv Mizzet, so it does Niv Mizzet things. Gets out of control very fast as it slings spells and draws cards. Two things I think you want to try and stop me from doing, if you can.
Yeah.
Who else do we have with us here at the table today, and what did you build?
Hi, I'm Amy the Amazonian. I play a whole lot of Magic, and today I'm playing Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice. This is the mentoring Aurelia featuring a sweet new anime babe in the art. I'm also going to be playing Blind Obedience, making creatures come in tapped. Divine Visitations for more tokens, more angels. Legion Warboss to get aggressive and go wide. Gideon Blackblade in order to get attacking a planeswalker, maybe giving some indestructible lifelink and while I'm at it. Tajik, Legion's End, preventing non-combat damage from causing any trouble for me. Lightning Helix to deal that non-combat damage. Assembled a Legion, Boros Signet, and Unbreakable Formation to get in the big swings.
Hi there, I'm Dark Pact Cosplay, Magic the Gathering cosplayer, and MTG ambassador. Today, I'm here to commit multiple counts of arson with Rakdos, Lord of Riots, in this wonderful retro frame. This card requires you to deal damage to your opponents in order to cast, and then gives you a really nice discount on all your creature spells. To help add more mana to the pile, we have Cryptghast, Lord of the Void to steal from my opponents, Massacre Girl to cause all the murder, Utvera Hellkite, because dragons, who doesn't like a bunch of flying dragons? Stalking Vengeance to cause more damage while you're killing your opponent's creatures. Dreadboard for a little bit of control. Master of Cruelties, because that's just hilarious to put you down to one life. And Rakdos Signet for that good old-fashioned ramping.
Can we pause and talk about that Massacre Girl art? Because it's awesome and second only to your look currently today.
Thank you.
It's always fun when you get to see cosplayers out of cosplay.
It's just a casual look for
right,
me.
yeah,
Dinner look. Yeah,
Big, I woke up like this energy.
Very much so.
Well, don't sleep in your outfits like I do.
Yeah, I woke up like this, yeah.
Fantastic. And hi, I'm Joey. I'm from EDH Rec. You can find us on the EDH Rec YouTube channel, where we're all about commander data and dad jokes. We like to give more context to all of the data and the different stuff happening out there in the EDH world.
And the dada.
The data and the data. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm with the dad here. So
What do you expect?
that's the thing. I'm just like, our show's about dad jokes, but I'm with Prof here, who is a dad. So just like immediately I'm getting one upped. So
I'm the big daddy.
I will not be referring to you as such. We can move on.
Yeah.
I today am playing. It looks like Borborygmos Enraged. It's actually Lazav Dimir Mastermind. No, yeah, I am playing I'm playing Bobo. I'm playing Angry Bobo. Bobo. Yes. That is what
Oh, my favorite anime.
There you go. Yeah. He mad, he throw lands, he deal damage. And we needed a home for a whole bunch of cards, so I'm playing some really interesting Gruul stuff in this deck. Rhythm of the Wild, Cinder Vines. I'm going to be using Illusionist Bracers maybe to double up what my commander can do. Some really cool and classic ramp pieces in here, your Gruul Signets, your Farseeks, a new Utopia Sprawl that looks pretty neat. I also really like the art of the Birds of Paradise that we just got, as well as the Guardian Project. Those are cool here, but my ultimate baby in this deck is definitely going to be Life from the Loam. Just look at it, it's gorgeous.
And then also, I want to be clear that it is possible because we have built Ravnica-themed-ish decks. I've got cards from other planes, but it is possible that we have other cards that will be in Ravnica Remastered. We are only confirming the 10 cards in each of our decks that we are playing with are in Ravnica Remastered. So who knows? You'll just have to see when the full set is spoiled. Shall we roll for high?
We shall
Let's
roll.
do it.
11.
That's
I can't even see the other one.
You
Yeah.
just trust me, it's a 5.
All right, let's go for some sixes.
Sure.
It's
Our
fine.
editor can work with that.
No, I can do one
Okay.
more here.
It's okay, you're not gonna beat 11.
I'm gonna beat 11.
All right.
Okay, that's
All right.
It's like the
There you
dice
go.
know.
You tempted fate. Come on, Mama needs a new pair of shoes, and I'm not getting them. There you go.
You're getting some sensible flats.
Yeah.
And we got ourselves a...
I saw 1 6 and I got a little excited.
Yeah.
Oh!
I went from not Gruul then die to not Gruul then dice. So
Shall we shuffle up and play?
Heck yeah.
Do it.
Let's do it.
I did some shuffling beforehand, but no, we need to shuffle
Okay.
up and play,
We need to
Joey.
shuffle.
You must
I did a thorough
shuffle.
I did.
You must shuffle up and play, not shuffle down and play.
I was trying to be prepared for you.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm good.
No, that's good. That means you don't have to do it 7 times. You can maybe just do it a couple times for the camera. And remember, in Commander, the first mulligan is free.
Oh, so kind.
Yes.
See, this is what I was afraid of. They're slippery. They're new sleeves.
Do you only play Arena or something? Is that what it is?
No, that's me.
Yeah, oh no.
Please don't use that.
Oh, Joey, I'm sorry, but we have to.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the cover image to you just like dropping your sleeves.
Oh, why can't I hold all these cards?
Oh, go on. It's going in the trailer. So what do you think? 1 basic land? Should I keep or not keep? Or
Definitely keep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Risk it for the biscuit.
Mulliganing.
If I have 2 lands, but multiple.
I swear I'll draw into
draws.
lands.
Ooh.
I mean, my commander isn't that land intensive, right? Right?
No.
Not as land intensive as mine.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So your commander is just there to look at.
No, if Bo arrives on the field, I can throw around a whole bunch of stuff. It just takes a while to get there. 8 mana is a lot.
You can even throw around a bunch of lands.
I can turn shock lands into lightning bolts. And I'm excited about that.
Yeah, you can't convince me she's not a pageant queen. She's just yeah.
Yeah, very, very much. Yeah. No, but it's a bit of a challenge for me. I'm actually very outside of my wheelhouse. I think a lot of folks would be like, "Why isn't Joey playing Golgari?" And it's because I'm playing Ravnica, where you get to try out a whole bunch of weird stuff. So why not?
Oh, are you all waiting on me?
Yeah, pretty much.
This is cool.
All right.
Every day he's shuffling.
It will be in my head now for the rest of the game.
I can keep.
I like the question mark at the
I
end.
know, right?
Yeah, me too. It gives me a lot of confidence.
Yeah. This is good.
That was keep with about like 8 E's in it, yeah.
All right, so
Maybe we shouldn't be on the same side of the table.
That's just making noises.
cool. Well, I'm going to start off my tap.
Your turn.
It's hard.
I'm going to start off my turn with a simple old. Cool. So I'm going to draw for turn because it's first who goes first. Sorry. Back to one, everyone.
Take 98.
At what point do we start over completely?
Here I am remembering that the first player draws on turn for the very first time and not having to be corrected for that. Absolutely. And I'm playing just a little old mountain. No soul ring, no command tower, no arcane signet, none of that stuff. No jeweled lotus. Pass. Just a mountain.
Sounded like a
Very
challenge.
wholesome.
Yeah.
It actually set you up. You have to start with a jeweled lotus and a soul ring
Yeah.
right now.
Oh my
That
gosh,
is
I'm so
law.
jealous.
We can
Needle
use time.
Spires, it comes into play tactic, turns into a guy sometimes. Go ahead.
All right, let's draw here. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real honest too. I'm just gonna play a swamp.
Wow.
Pass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We do have, so I have a jeweled lotus in here, just to be clear. Like, we're not like not
Okay.
playing with
Okay,
those.
Mr. Fancy
Yeah.
Pants.
Flame of fire.
Interesting. All right, I shall draw. I will also play a forest, but I'll get a turn 1 Birds of Paradise with snazzy new art.
Wow.
Here. Good reason to keep an opening hand, I think.
I
A
think
sexy
so, too.
bird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a sexy bird. Look at it. It's got like fancy feathers, like a
So
dancer.
voluptuous.
Plump like a Thanksgiving roast.
Oh no, Prof, inviting us was a mistake. There's an energy here that I don't know if you expected.
I like the artwork on the Birds of Paradise.
I do too, but in a different way.
I passed the turn. Are your eyes actually watering?
Yeah.
Glad you're having a good time.
Cool, so I'm just going to untap my untapped mountain. We're going to play an Island and tap 2 for a spiteful dragon. Oh no, it's not a spite dragon, it's a sprite dragon.
I'm more of a Coke person.
I love you.
Well, seeing as this has haste, it's coming at you, Amy, because you made that joke.
Yeah, I deserve
There's no
that.
other, how else could I determine?
I deserve that. I
Yeah.
go down to 39.
Right. What's really cool about the Sprite Dragon is that whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I get to put a +1/+1 counter upon the Sprite Dragon. The pass.
All right, my land is untapping and I'm
What?
drawing for turn. I'm going to play a plans and try and find my way to gain that 1 life lost back with the Bishop of Wings. When an angel enters the battlefield under my control, I gain some life. And if an angel dies under my control, I get a spirit, which is like a dead angel. Your go.
Does your deck really like angels or something?
Aren't angels already dead?
Did you get the part where I like the birds? These are just bird women.
Sorry.
Are angels
Whoa.
dead birds?
When are we getting the bird war? All right, I'm gonna draw.
I didn't realize everyone was so horny for birds.
I don't either. It's all because of the new art. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna play a mountain for turn. I'm gonna pass after that. Go right ahead, Joey.
Oh, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm gonna untap.
I like the Birds of Paradise art. It's good.
All right, we are playing another land, and we're gonna tap 1, 2, and 3. We're going to cast a Kodama's Reach and find a couple more basics going
Yeah.
on in hand, because I need some red mana.
Because you basic.
Because you're what? Basic.
Basic.
Yeah, absolutely. I will go ahead and do the searching and pass it to you.
No. Our editors will make it so that it's all nice and clean.
You need to see the shuffling up of it.
No, they don't. It's just all gets edited really nice.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to get a snow-covered mountain into play, but I'm going to get a regular mountain into my hand. Field of the Dead, question mark? I'll pass to Prof.
Oh my god.
Mixing basics and snow basics. I know that trick. I'm gonna get wrong, monster.
All right, great. We will untap, upkeep, and drawer. Let's go ahead and tap 2 for a Soul Ring at Home, Felwar Stone. That, of course, puts a counter on my Sprite Dragon, and seeing as your defender is blocked, Joey, it's now coming at you for 2.
I will take 2 from the Pepsi Dragon.
There you go. Who drinks Pepsi? Pass.
Who drinks Sprite?
Who drinks?
I like Sprite.
More people drink Sprite than Pepsi, I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
I will take 2 from the Ginger Ale Dragon.
Mugs root beer?
Or the Barks.
Soda fountain dragon.
Untap and draw. Okay. This is going to be a little hand shuffle here. I'm gonna play the Boros Garrison, comes in tapped and bounces my planes back into hand.
Nice.
I have a 1 for it. It's not very good at attacking, but it is out for revenge. Prop, you take it on!
Oh no, not 1. I'm down to 39.
We're
Ow.
tied.
Ow.
This is how wars
Now
are
you shall
started.
feel my revenge.
Evan, go ahead.
Alrighty, I will draw for turn here. I'm gonna play a Rogue's Passage for land for turn. And hey, I played it last time I was here. I'm gonna play it this time too. Black Market Connections.
Yes!
Yeah.
One of my favorite black cards. At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, I choose 1 or more. I can create a treasure token and lose 1 life. I can draw a card and lose 2 life. I can create a 3/2 shapeshifter creature token with changeling and I lose 3 life. So just a bunch of good stuff. I'm probably gonna die to it, but
I
hey,
feel like you
I'm gonna have fun.
said what the card says on it, but what it actually says is at your turn at the beginning of your main phase, lose 6 life, have a good time. Yeah.
Party, die.
The comments right now are all like full send, full send, full send.
I think that's all I can do, unfortunately, so I'm gonna pass right to you.
It's never unfortunate to play Black Mark.
It's true. I'm gonna be going next turn.
Untap, do all the beginning phase stuff. That is a cool draw. I'll play that mountain that I got earlier. So I think what we're going to do is pay 3 to cast the Rhythm of the Wild. My creature spells cannot be countered, and my non-token creatures have Riot. And wouldn't you know it? I'm gonna play a creature. It's a delighted halfling.
Oh, they're so happy.
So happy to be here.
They're an absolute riot. Thanks to your enchantments.
Hey, I see what you did there.
I see what you did there.
So when's the tape dropping?
I guess this is the musical episode?
Never. Yeah.
Completely by accident. Let's go ahead and give the delighted halfling a +1 counter.
Oh,
from
dang,
the-
been working out.
Yeah, he's delighted. He's really
Beefy.
Yeah, delighted beefy halfling. But that's gonna be all that I'm doing on my turn.
All right, let's untap, upkeep, draw. All right, so we're gonna play a Path of Ancestry that enters the battlefield tapped, and then I'm going to do, now, the Felwar Stone says 1 mana of any color that my opponents can produce, and Joey's got a Bird of Paradise, so that means he can produce any color, so I can produce any color, right? That's how that works, right?
Only does lands.
Don't
not
read the rest of the
creatures.
card, don't read the rest of the card.
But that's
Okay.
what explains the card.
Yes. It doesn't really matter what I produce because all I need is the 1 blue mana to create Aristic Study. Yeah. Oh, trigger.
Oh, no.
Oh,
It
yes.
begins.
Who gets it? Black Market Connections. That's who.
No.
3 in the air coming at you.
Yeah, I got to.
Not the root beer
Their
dragon.
lane is already gonna go down by 6.
And then that's it. I'm done, and I'm going to start asking you if you pay the 1 incessantly.
Oh, boy.
We all have enchantment removal, right? You better not do it right away. I need a little bit of card draw.
Actually,
just give me
yes.
a taste.
Yes,
Just
I
give
do
me a
have
little bit of
removal.
taste. Just give me a little bit of card draw.
I'm gonna untap it.
Commander needs so much mana.
I know, you
I
spent it, bro.
hate Ristic Study. I hate it with a
I
passion.
love
Vengeance.
his YouTube channel. Come on. Why would you say such a mean thing? I think he does real quality content and he's a nice guy, and that's really, really mean of you, Amy.
I'm gonna
Really
play
mean.
this planes.
If you disagree,
I'm going to tap for 3 mana. I'm going to cast Grasp of Fate.
Oh!
I will pay the 1. And I'm getting Sam off this battlefield. So for each player, I get to exile 1 of their non-land permanents. So I'm going to go for the Ristic Study, the Rhythm of the Wild, and I really don't want to exile Black Market Collection.
Yes.
I love that card so much, but
Is it up to 1?
it says up to 1.
You don't have to.
oh yes,
buddy.
But
no,
But can we just think of the poetry of a 3-mana enchantment exiling 3 other 3-mana enchantments?
Oh, that is kind of beautiful.
It's kind of amazing.
Poetic.
Or friendship.
You're saving their life if you stop them from taking 6 every single turn.
I didn't
laughs
even
at my
get
joke.
that. You should have I
let me
didn't
have
even
my
get to draw 1
cigarettes.
card off of Ristic Study.
Evan laughs at my jokes. That's gone. That stays.
Oh!
I laugh at your jokes.
Friendship's important, folks.
No more riot for me. It's like when I stopped playing League of Legends.
That's the best thing you've ever done for your health.
I know, right?
And I'm going to end my turn, so that's good for my health.
All right, I'm going to untap and draw. All right, beginning of my pre-combat main phase, I have to choose the modes, and guess what, friends? We're full sending it.
Yeah!
Full sending it,
You
of course.
You could have kept them from losing 6 life.
How could you do this to me in my time of need?
You could have paid 1 life, but why would you do anything other than pay 6 life?
Oh my god.
I think it's actually like an important move, though. It's just like, I mean, Evan certainly doesn't want to get rid of the Grasp of Fate now. Like,
Oh no.
And number go down.
the hand number go down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of strategy to Grasp of Fate. I really like that card.
There's a lot of strategy to letting me keep Ristic Study, too, because
No,
it would
I
have-
see what happens when you draw cards.
Yeah, it would have synergized with my commander. Would I ever get them into play? I'm half of the way there.
So
Anyway.
many colored pips. So many. I'm going to play a mountain for turn here. Tap 3 for a Plague Spitter. This is a 2/2 Phyrexian Horror. At the beginning of my upkeep, it deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. And if it dies, Plague Spitter deals 1 damage to each creature and each player as well.
That seems like a really good Rakdos enabler.
It is. It's a fun little time. Then I will also tap a mountain, sacrifice my treasure token, and bring out a Thought Vessel.
Nice.
Taps for colorless, no maximum hand size. Don't think I can attack or anything after that, so you can go right ahead, Joey.
Sounds good. Let's do the untippity tappity part, the draw steppity part, and the playing a fabled passagey part. What am I gonna cast this turn?
You can catch your commander, right? 7? No, 8. 8.
So I was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and immediately crack that fabled passage and get ourselves another, probably a snowy forest. Boom, snowy forest into play. Then we'll do the shuffling part of the shuffle up and play.
That's the name of the show.
Some
Yes.
Loading screens.
This is all cut out for quickness, unless it's left in for humor.
Do I think I'm going to be attacked? Not in a way that I want to block with my mana dork. So we'll go ahead and tap them for 2, and then we'll pay.
Whoa.
I know, right?
No.
This is a lot of
no.
mana.
No, right?
Yeah, we'll pay 5 into a Nylea's Intervention.
Oh.
I could do stuff to the flying creatures. I'm actually going to pick the first option and get a whole bunch of land cards into my hand.
You don't want to kill Birds of Paradise and a Sprite Dragon?
Excuse me.
Root beer!
The Diet Dr. Pepper Dragon.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Diet Dr. Pepper is actually really good, okay?
I will.
It is!
Notably, this searches for any land cards. I'm going to find 5 of any type of land cards.
Wow.
And put them into my hand and then shuffle. So I will be shuffling up again. Okay, so with that Nylea's Intervention, the 5 lands that I got are Command Beacon, Boseiju Who Endures,
Oh my.
Temple of the False God, Field of the Dead, and
Oh!
Castle Garenbrake. They're just a hand. They're not into play.
Yes, let's stop Prof's Ristic Study. Can't let him have a Ristic Study.
She also got rid of one of my things.
Yeah,
Evan
Borborygmos
can
will have
keep
haste.
the black market connection. Joey can do whatever the hell this is.
Joey doing whatever the hell this is my favorite type of way to play Magic. All right. I am putting 5 lands into my hand, and then I'm going to move to my end step. I have too many cards in my hand. Weird, right? I am going to discard a Life from the Loam for completely innocent reasons. Just discarding dredge cards to hand size.
Let's stop the professor.
All you meant.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. We are going to play a lovely little mountain. We're getting ever close. I mean, yes, there it is. No, pay no attention. If you're looking at lands, look at Joey's lands. Those are the lands to look at. I'm going to go ahead.
The dragon can come out soon.
I'm doing red and another for a Pauper All-Star, the Thermo Alchemist.
Nice.
0/3 defender. I can tap it to do 1 damage to each opponent, and whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I untap it. Very nice untap and play. And then we're going to go ahead and just do 2 for some Lightning Greaves trigger off of my Fanta Dragon.
Hey, that was the one I was going to do next.
Yeah, I know.
I stole it.
Nice. I love that.
Don't you just wanna Fanta? No.
I don't want
Okay.
it.
You don't want to Fanta? No.
You don't want it, but you're getting it.
Oh!
How much?
4.
Goodness. All right, we're going.
It's just a
down
little
to-
dragon.
It's just a little guy. It's a little guy.
It's becoming not a little dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think just as a safety precaution, I'm going to attach the greaves. Probably should have done that right away, but it's fine now. Sprite Dragons put on the greaves just to have some shroud, some shroudy shroud, passing the turn.
Nice.
All right, we's untapping, drawing, and playing E-Planes. Puts me at 5 mana. I guess I could play Aurelia here, or I could actually play a Visage of your commander. For 1, 2,
What?
3, 4, Firemind Vessel enters the battlefield tapped, can tap for 2 mana of different colors.
I feel like that's off flavor for a Boros deck to be having a Niv Mizzet vessel in its deck. Doesn't that feel a little off flavor?
It's your dude, but on my
Yep.
side of the battlefield, or at least it's like a picture of his head. That's fine. It gets me mana.
Niv Mizzet is the actual, sorry, Carmen, living guild pact of Ravnica now. And so all of you playing Niv idols in my commander's image is very on flavor.
I'm actually a Jace believer. Anyway, end of my turn. Go ahead.
All right, we're going to untap. At my upkeep, my Plague Splitter is going to deal 1 damage to each creature and each player.
Cool.
But that means my gorgeous birds.
I'm sorry, I love Waifu Birdie, but she gotta go.
In the arms of the angel. No, okay.
Sayonara.
Birds be cooked.
Draw for turn. Okay, I'll go to the beginning of my pre-combat main phase. I'm just gonna choose to make a treasure token this time, so I'm just gonna lose a life down to 25.
What?
I'm getting a little deja vu right now.
Yeah. It's like
I'm sorry. 1 life? I didn't let that card stick around for 1 life.
Just let me live, please.
I have so much to live for. I'm gonna play a swamp for turn, and we are gonna go ahead and tap 4 to get out my commander, Rakdos, Lord of Riot, since you all took damage at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah.
So my creature spells cast cost 1 less to cast for each 1 life my opponent's lost this turn. It has flying and trample. It's a 6/6 as well.
So right off the bat, you have a reduction of 3 because we each took 1.
That's correct.
Yikes.
If you attack, you can deal even more. And some of us don't have blockers.
Oh, that's right. Oh, thank you for pointing out all those wonderful observations.
I'm just making sure I fully understand the situation.
Yeah, the gravity of the situation that you're in. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Oh, Lord,
Rakdos, he
you
here.
I think what's going to happen is I am going to send a total of 5 your way, Prof, with my Plague Splitter and the Shapeshifter.
Oh man.
5, great. All right, no blocks, and I go down to 33.
All right, we'll move to my second main. I am going to go ahead and I will tap 2 and get out an Arcane Signet. And I just realized now I have colored mana, which is great. And I have a reduction of like 8, which is fantastic.
Not worried about it at all.
No,
A little scared. A little scared.
I'm a little worried about Roth continuing to hit me with root beer over there. So I'm going to
Excuse me,
sacrifice.
it's a Schweppes dragon.
Threat assessment. Threat assessment.
They already killed the super sexy bird. We're good.
It's just a little hobbit.
That is true. You're going to be doing a lot of damage soon, aren't you? Yeah, we're going to do that instead. All right, we're going to play Sower of Discord.
Oh no.
And
That
guess-
card?
Yes. It is a 6/6 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, choose 2 players. When damage is dealt to one of the chosen players, the other chosen player loses that much life. Joey, we are
Are we about to
irrevocably joined.
Wow.
In death.
Our fates now intertwined.
Yeah. And that will be it for me. You can go right ahead after that.
So if I ever pitch a land at you, it's hitting me as well.
Yep.
Well, all right. On my turn, I've done the untappies. I'm actually going to dredge Life from the Loam from my graveyard by putting 3 cards from the top of my deck into my graveyard. Hey, it's a Yavimaya.
Is that new art for that too?
Hey,
Life in the
it's-
Loam?
Yes, yeah. It's a snazzy Life
It's
from the
very
Loam.
pretty.
Glowy.
It make me the happy. And I may have put some cool stuff in my graveyard. I wouldn't worry about it.
Hey, excuse me. What is that? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, Yavimaya.
What does it say on top of the graveyard?
I don't know.
I think that's the Dominus.
A soul theme who doubles the.
That's the big red girl.
These sleeves are slippery.
Who's that wonderful girl? I'm sorry, I'm just a basket of TikTok memes.
I think you just broke me.
I totally get it, and it's funny. Yeah, that's like on the TikTok.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
Oh man. All right. Compose yourself.
You don't even have TikTok.
I'm friends with Evan.
Oh.
I understand the references.
We see pictures on the other social media stolen from TikTok.
About a month's late, but you know.
Yeah. For turn, let's play that Temple of the False God. I have enough lands for it to tap for 2, so we're going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, so that my legendary spell cannot be countered. Bo.
Oh my god.
We are getting Borborygmos out here, and from now on, I can pitch lands in my hand to deal 3 damage to any target. Well, there's a shrouded Diet A&W dragon over there, but
There's also a Rakdos Lord of Riots over there.
yeah, there's also a Sower of Discord, which I may or may not be a fan of. So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. My options
I'm a
are
big
open. I
fan.
can do it at any time. So I'm just gonna.
Do you see the way I'm getting ganged up on here? It's just like, I can now discard lands to do damage. The first thing I look at is Prof's Sprite Dragon.
I was really just looking for an excuse to make another soft drink joke.
Yeah.
That's all you.
Well, I think it didn't have enough fizz.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
it's a little flat.
That joke fizzled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please stop trying to one-up each other. You're supposed to be 7-upping each other.
Are you done with your turn?
My turn. This is my favorite.
Oh boy. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Let's make some magic. I'm going to play an Island. Yes, it is land. And the thing is that my Thelwar Stone can create red mana. None of you are on blue, I'm also realizing. I'm the only blue player at the table. All right.
what we
Must be nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to do blue from the Path of Ancestry and 2 islands.
Nice.
Thelwar Stone is doing red, and we're bringing in Big Daddy himself, Niv Mizzet. Now, Path of Ancestry was used in casting Niv Mizzet, and Niv Mizzet shares a creature type with itself. Of course it does, so I get to scry. I will leave that right there.
Nice.
Cool.
I think I am starting to get really scared here, and so I am just holding back, except that I swing the Sprite Dragon at Amy.
What the heck?
Yeah,
Well,
you know what you did.
It's not a Sprite Dragon. We've been over it.
You know what you did.
I know, it kind of tastes like root beer to me. So I'm
Yeah,
stuck
all
with
right.
the
So
root beer.
Mug's going to hit me for 4.
Yes.
All right, I'm taking 4 from the Mug Dragon.
And like I said, I'm not doing anything. I'm holding back. I'm holding back, except for hitting Amy. Pass.
Crisp and clean.
I wanted that Ristic study.
Well, maybe you should get rid of my Grasp of Fate. Then you'd get it back.
One step at a time.
Going to play a Mountain for turn, and then I'm going to do the horrible thing in Commander of count the number of creatures on the battlefield.
Oh, no.
Oh,
two,
no.
three,
Jessica's wood. Or,
4,
no, not Jessica.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Blasphemous
9,
Act.
10. I can't believe you say that. That's so blasphemous.
Oh.
13 damage to each creature.
Oh, does that say can't be countered?
It does not. Do you have a pact?
Oh!
No, a fierce guardian. Ow! Knew I should have
I've
taken out
never
that
been so happy
dragon.
to have a blue player
So
at
you,
the table.
first off,
Let's.
you do get to draw a card off me casting this.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
And deal damage to any target.
I do have the triggers off of Niv Mizzet, but there's also some other effects of that trigger, which is my Thermo Alchemist.
Right.
So before anything just happens, I'm just tapping this Thermo Alchemist to do 1 damage to each opponent. And I think that little Sower of Discord action is also going on here.
Oh, they're sharing.
Yeah.
I take 1, you each take 2.
We each lose total 2. Yeah.
So then we've got the trigger off of the Blasphemous Act, which is I draw and I do 1 damage. And we're going to do a damage to, the Sower's at 3, but I don't really so if I hit Evan, Joey takes a damage as well, right?
That's correct.
Sharing is
Or-
caring.
Yes.
And if I hit Joey, Evan takes a damage as well.
Yes, I want to remind you that I can, at any time, discard any number of lands from my hand to destroy a target, to deal 3 damage to target dragon. I mean creature. So
what, I cannot ever attack Evan?
I'm just play with fire at your own risk. That's all I'm saying.
Are you getting rid of the Sower on your turn? Are you leaving me alone if I don't? This is over 1 damage. This is rather-
It's about setting the tone, setting an example.
All right,
for what the future may look
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna hit that Plague Splitter for 1.
Of course, yeah.
Fierce Guardianship.
Close to the sun.
+1 counter on the dragon. Thermal Alchemist untaps. I am going to tap it again.
Yep.
You each take a damage, and then these two are
There's an extra
joined.
because of the sword discord.
Lord.
Draw another card, and that's where the other damage is going for the Plague Splitter.
Gotcha.
Hi,
Plague
Plague
Splitter's
Splitter.
gone.
That
Spending-
guy's such a funky little dude.
Look at his face.
I love it. It's so small.
Bye-bye. It's still your turn, Amy. What are you gonna do? You're sitting around there on your turn.
I was gonna gain life if that.
Aww.
That's
I
wow.
was gonna draw cards.
Here's the weird position that I'm in, because I really didn't want Bobo to die. So I'm annoyed that you hit me for extra damage off of the sword discord thermal. But
Do you
I'm
have
also
two lands in hand? Because there's a dragon there that should die.
but also
Yeah.
because of what Prof just did, I get to keep my commander around too. So
I
I'm
saved your commander. I saved your commander. You all should be leaving me alone.
Yeah, I'm like not.
Because you see what happens when you do even a slight thing against me.
Okay.
So imagine imagine my wrath if you removed my commander.
I don't think you can play Wrath in that deck. It's
Oh,
not,
right,
Not
yeah,
playing white.
right.
Wrong colors. I'm gonna go ahead and get down another mana rock then, paying 3 for Phial of Galadriel. It doesn't do anything until my hand is empty or my life is below 5. But
All right.
it adds 1 mana of any color, which means I can tap, 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 tap for Aurelia,
Yeah.
Exemplar of Justice.
Her.
She's an angel, so I'm going to gain 4 life. Nice damage you nerds have been doing to me.
What did I do?
You didn't actually do any damage to me. How dare you not deal any damage to me?
The disrespect of you not yet having hit me.
At the start of combat, I'm going to give my Bishop of Wings +2/+0 and it gains Vigilance because it is a white card. Then I'm going to look around the table and say, I can't attack into anything here, and pass the turn.
Copy that. We're going to untap. I don't have the upkeep from the Plague Spitter anymore. Oh no! We'll draw though. Okay. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. We'll move to my first main phase. I'm just going to lose a life.
Sure.
Create the treasure token.
Amy and
so
I are just sharing a
disappointed.
look right now. You believe this?
My God, they're not paying this.
The audacity. All right, I think I've decided what I'm going to be doing here. So first off, we're going to tap 5 here to play Neheb, the Eternal.
Oh no.
4/6, afflict 3. At the beginning of my post-combat main phase, I add red mana to my mana pool for each 1 life my opponent's lost this turn. It's a nice little bonus to my burning effects here and hitting. Prof, you keep burning me. I can't do anything because we're irrevocably tied.
And whose fault is that?
It's mostly mine, but I think I am gonna go ahead and swing my Sower of Discord for 6 in the air at you.
You could trade.
At Amy? You're swinging the 6 in the air at Amy?
No, I'm swinging
At me?
you.
Oh, okay, fine. We want it that way. Very well. Do I block with Niv Mizzet? No, I don't. I take 6.
This is bad for all of us.
This is bad for me more than you. Me taking 6 in the air is bad for all of us. How, Amy? Explain how that is bad for all of us. How?
Because of what's about to happen.
Oh.
I'm high-key wondering whether I destroy some
Do it.
stuff. With
Joey.
more-
How many hands you got in hand?
Joey.
I'm gonna
Joey.
move to
Joey.
my post-combat main phase. Do you have any responses to that move?
has response.
All right.
It's between the commander or the Neheb. You wouldn't have played the Neheb if you didn't have a need for red specifically, is my guess. So
Maybe.
I'm going to toss a Field of the Dead,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to toss a Castle Garenbrig to deal 3, and then another 3 damage to Neheb the Eternal.
Gotcha.
Before we hit there, I don't want you to get that mana.
Neheb is dead.
Dead.
You still get a discount from Rakdos, but hopefully this stymies whatever other nonsense you were thinking of doing.
Oh, well, that does put a little bit of a wrench into my full plan there, but I can still do something that's probably really, really dumb, but I like living fast and loose. So we're going to tap 2 swamps and sacrifice a treasure token to make a black to play a Necropotence. I want to draw.
Evan, has anyone ever told you you're your own worst enemy?
Yes. I'm a little self-destructive.
Yeah.
Cool. So
That's a life total, really.
It's a tool.
Life is a resource.
It is.
And
it
then you
is.
die to your own spells.
And it's funny. What's the problem
It's
here?
Very,
Fine.
very funny.
This is weird. Like, I'm out of my element because I'm not playing black. I'm having like so much jealousy in it right now.
It's my favorite color, so
God.
this for this reason alone, just the all or nothing aspect of it is great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3 life
Only 3.
to exile 3 cards,
1, 2, 3.
and I'll move to my end step, and I will pass Joey and take these cards.
Everyone dropping cards today.
They're slippery slate.
Slippery slidey.
We have fresh sleeves. They're so squishy.
All right. I will. This becomes a dance of how many lands I keep in hand versus how many I play. I am going to play my command beacon.
Mm-hmm.
Give me what you got for blockers.
I have Bishop of Wings, 1/4 on the ground, and Aurelia, a 2/5 in the air.
It sounds to me like you wouldn't be able to do much about a gigantic trampling cyclops. Does this seem like an accurate assessment?
It's debatable.
I'm going to attack Amy.
I'm going to take, is it 7 damage?
It's 7. You can block with however much you want.
I'm not blocking. I'm going to take 7 damage.
All right, fantastic. So Bubble has a damage trigger. When it deals combat damage to a player, I reveal the top 3 cards of my library, and I get all of the lands revealed that way into my hand, and the rest go to my graveyard.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, what was that? What?
Wow.
Wah wah.
I've cursed your deck with infertile soil.
High comments. Did you ever whiff real bad?
Might be a skill issue.
there are like 46 lands on this deck or something. Like,
Statistically,
What are the
one
odds?
of those should have been a land. However, none of them were.
that is big disappointing. All right.
Variance.
All right. For second main, though, we'll tap 2 mana and cast that Life from the Loam from earlier.
all right.
Let's get back some lands from my graveyard anyway, dang it.
Oh, that Field of the Dead's coming back.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
I think we get Field of the Dead, Castle Garenbrig, and that Yavimaya Cradle of Growth back to my hand.
Now, Joey, that is a sorcery, so I get a trigger off of Niv Mizzet. I get to draw a card.
Yeah.
And when I draw a card, I get to deal 1 damage. Don't worry, I'm hitting Amy.
That'll be it from me. That's all you.
All right, cool. We're gonna untap, upkeep, and drawer here. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's a fun one. That's a very fun one.
Oh, hey, you drew a card.
Yeah, I drew.
No.
A person untapping with Niv Mizzet Perun is always like very, very scary. I feel a little bit like
Maybe
hopefully
you
we have an
want to throw
understanding.
some lands. I don't know.
Only if I get super bothered by the dragon, but I think that Brian and I have an understanding right now. It countered a Blasphemous Act, and I'm actually very grateful about this.
Joey, I'm not gonna hit you with the 1 damage, okay? I get target of it.
I can't even be mad at that. That's hilarious. That's amazing.
Well, there's one way to get around contracts.
Okay, cool. Yes, very nice. Let's go ahead and we're gonna play a mountain. We're going to tap 2 blue, a red, and the Path of Ancestry to play a Crackling Drake in the old border. Look at that. Now, Crackling Drake's power is equal to the total number of instant and sorcery cards I own and exile in my graveyard, which is
1.
a whopping, thank you, Amy, a whopping 1. But also, when it enters the battlefield, I get to draw a card.
Noise.
Trigger. It would be so funny to do it to Evan again, but I'm going to hit Amy just like the see. Does that calm your rage, Borborygmos?
See, you can't say it either.
That's like proper. That's actually with saying it with a Gruul accent.
Oh, I understand.
That's how you say it properly.
I take the 1.
Yeah. Go ahead and move to attacks. Now, I can do some things. Evan, do you have anything that blocks flyers?
I do. I have my commander, Rakdos, Lord of Riot, 6/6, Flying Trample.
Joey, do you have anything that blocks flyers? So the thing is I can't hit Evan unless I hit you. So if I hit you, it hits Evan. It really is encouraging me to hit. I don't want to hurt you, Joey. I want to hurt Evan. But Evan is making me hurt you. It's not me hurting you, it's Evan hurting you.
Sounds like some sorry excuses.
I'm I'm sorry.
I know our alliance was forced.
I'm so sorry.
We know what the friend.
Here's the thing. You just played a Necropotence. Like,
This is like Evan is about to. What about this? What about this? Joey. What about this?
I'm Joey.
I'm gonna get rid. What if I get rid of the Sower of Discord? Would that make you happy? If I get rid of the Sower of Discord?
Here, I'm okay with Necropotence life totals going down. I'm happy to take the attack from Mr. Pibb over there.
Great.
Mr. Pibb Dragon.
Swing at you for 10.
Okay, that's more.
You said. I just want to be clear that Joey said this was okay.
I said Mr. Pibb Dragon.
Therefore, Mr. Pibb.
I said little
Dragon.
crush over there. I didn't expect also Niv.
That's
Sorry,
a
Joey, you're about to
lot.
get Baja blasted.
Be careful what you wish for.
You probably want to get rid of the sower.
Or the Niv Mizzet.
This is risky, but what's life without a little bit of risk?
Ooh.
I will take it because
Wow.
I'm spiteful towards the Discord.
What?
I know, it's weird.
Wow, you need to get some moderators in there then.
Seriously.
So it's 10.
Yeah.
A dark pact.
Yep.
You made a dark pact.
I did. That's kind of my whole deal.
Oh no! You can't. Well, I guess you could pay the
You
6.
could,
but
yeah.
You probably shouldn't pay the 6.
No.
Yeah. And now I would highly recommend not getting in Bobo's way, because I can just toss some lands and it will be a bad day for the Rakdos.
Oh boy. All right.
So just to be clear, no one can make blue though, right? That's a little unfortunate for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's none of your lands will make a blue. Dang.
I got a Yavimaya back into my hand. I could give you forests.
I don't, thank you. Very helpful, Joey. Red and a green for an electrostatic field. This is a 0/4 defender. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, electrostatic field deals 1 damage to each opponent. And I've got a grip full of blue. So I will pass the turn.
In your end step,
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I'm going to pay 1 white and path to exile Niv Mizzet.
Ooh.
On cast, it does
So
trigger.
now there's some triggers here, yes. Trigger is a draw.
Yes, and a ping to whoever you please. Or what?
I feel like I
Yeah,
really
please.
need to ping Evan.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Just because it hits Joey.
It is funny.
It is funny.
I'll admit it is funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I'll take the one.
Niv is now exiled. Now, since I'm redirecting to the command zone, do I still get the land?
Yes, you do.
Cool.
You get a basic land tapped.
That's, you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. I was going to draw it too. Anyway, we'll put an island into play.
Nice.
And then shuffle. It'll play up and shuffle.
All right.
Would you like to cut my deck, Joey?
Yes, this is your best card. We can't let you have that one. Be unacceptable. So this is all on your end step.
I pass priority.
Yeah, now that there's been another spell cast, I think now's the time to pull the trigger on this. I'll pay 1, 2, and 3. Let's cast a Sprouting Vines. There have been 3 spells cast before this, I believe. The Drake, the Field, and the Path to Exile. So this has a storm count of 3. So I will copy this spell 3 times. I'll search my library for a basic land and put it into my hand and then shuffle.
Wow, boy.
So I'll go and get 4 lands into my hand to do with as I please.
Sure.
All right, big shuffled, and we're going to get the full suite.
Oh,
Sweet.
A regular mountain, a regular forest. There's no governed forest, there's no governed mountain. And those will go to my hand. And that feels nice, doesn't it? That just feels
Where
nice.
they can be discarded as you please.
I may have just searched for a whole bunch of free lightning bolts, yes.
I'm going to untap all this beautiful mana. Get a card off the top of my deck. I like this card a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I really like this card.
Am I gonna die?
well,
no.
yes. No, yes. Hang on. Be honest with them. Yes, you are, because
Actually.
you did this and you did this and now you're at that. You did this, this, and this, and that.
I'm like having fun.
Yeah. Are you having fun?
This
Great time.
Yes.
is really a lesson about self-control.
Don't know her.
You got to be honest with them. Look, yes, you did all that. You are going to die.
Yes.
Maybe not this turn, but very soon.
Oh, very soon.
Yes.
Yes.
And sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
Yes.
I'm about to help you guys see some doubles. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Doubling season? You're not in
Doubling
Celestia.
season. No, it's time for Aurelia 2!
Oh, the electric boogaloo.
This is actually the original Aurelia. Aurelia, the war leader. Flying, vigilance, haste. And when she attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures I control and take an additional combat phase.
That's pretty good.
Yeah?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It's also an angel entering the battlefield, so I'm going to gain 4 life.
Yikes.
I don't like it when that number goes that way.
Yeah, me too.
Now, is everyone okay with the fact that there are 2 of the same creature on the board at the same time? It seems like it goes against Commander. That I think there should be like a house rule. Yeah, that a house rule that we can institute right now, retroactively, that you have to pick one and the other one gets sacrificed. Right? Am I right? No.
I am actually working on a deck where every time you recast the commander, it's the next version of them in their story.
You told me about that one. You want to come play that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway, I mean, it's your turn. You just did some nasty Lazov.
All right, Drew. I'm going to make
Wait,
a
that
red
wasn't it?
and a white mana,
What?
and we're going to start dashing, baby! Ragavan from
Oh,
my hand!
Signature spell
I
says
thought
what?
we were safe.
Is no format free.
You'll never be safe from the monkey.
I'd like to imagine the monkey on back of Aurelia flying.
That's not an angel. I don't get any life from that.
No,
He's
that's
an angel in our hearts. So.
No, he's not.
I'm going to go to combat, and I am going to use Aurelia's buff on the first combat to give +2/+0 to herself. Because she is red and white, she also has vigilance and trample.
Wow.
Would anybody like to do anything before I declare attackers?
I'm curious to see where this is going.
Yeah, me too.
That means they're interested in it going their direction.
No, I'd rather it wouldn't, but like,
All right.
I'd like to have one more turn because I have silly things.
So I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to have Aurelia, the new Aurelia, my commander Aurelia, give the buff to herself. So she is a 4/5. She is red and white, so she gets vigilance and trample. She also has mentor. So if nobody does anything before I declare attackers, I'm going to attack with Aurelia and Aurelia at Prof and Ragavan at Joey. The mentor is going to trigger, and we're going to get a +1/+1 counter. So Ragavan is now a 3/2. Aurelia, this one is a 3/4. This one is a 4/5. And we're going to take a second step because this triggers and we have a second combat happening right after this one.
I will block the 4/5 with my Crackling Drake. And I take 3?
I will be blocking the monkey with my delighted halfling 2/3.
Ragavan's having such a good time in heaven with that hobbit. They both die.
Honestly, yeah.
Crackling Drake is dead as well.
And now it's time for combat 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to combat again, and Aurelia actually gets the buff again. So she is going to give herself an additional +2/+0. So she has 6 power now. And these two are still going at you, Prof.
Why me?
And this time, Aurelia is going to teach herself a valuable lesson of love, friendship, and killing people. This is like you learn from your future self. This is kind of like timey-wimey thing going on here.
totally.
Death.
So I'm attacking you for 10 in the air.
And
10.
sure.
It means
Hey,
for blood.
Blood.
sure. I take 10. I take 10.
Nice. Okay, that's my turn. So how many lance do you have in your hand? I haven't been keeping track. A number.
You probably should have. It's scary.
Goodness, yeah, that is very scary. I don't draw because of Necropotence, but I'll go to my first main phase. I will lose a life.
Oh, you're still going in.
Well, I have to pick one mode. I know I'm definitely probably not going to survive to see another turn here, but I can at least go out on my own terms here. So
Okay.
I'm going to tap 2 for a Lightning Greaves, right? Then I'm going to tap another 4 for O'Hara Ashneel,
Ooh.
Deepest Might.
Ooh, who died?
So it's a trample 4/4, and any non-combat damage that I deal that is less than the creature's power, it's going to deal the exact amount of the creature's power to you instead. If it dies, it transforms as well. I'm going to move to equip the Lightning Greaves, the Deepest Might.
That's cool.
All right, okay.
You realize you have no blockers, right, Joey?
I'm not worried about the creature
Okay.
side of things. The best
Yeah.
creature removal is player removal.
I mean, fair enough.
I get the sense that I know what is
In
our soul
true
pact over?
Rakdos fashion, I'm going to swing a hammer into my face.
It's entertaining.
It is, and some genderless clowns just want to see the world burn. So
All right. Yeah, no,
force your hand.
I respect it. You don't want to be my puppet because
I'm tired of our toxic relationship.
I feel it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to activate Bobo. I'm going to discard a forest.
In response, while that Sower of Discord is still around, I'm going to go ahead and tap this Thermo Alchemist to do 1 damage to each opponent to get that double dip one last time, Joey.
All right, fair.
Beautiful ding dong.
Yes. You may die now, Evan.
And now my
Thanks.
forest lightning bolt goes to your face.
And I take a tree trunk to the face.
You do. I respect it though. Rakdos, all about the freedom going out your way.
The brightest
I understand
flames
it.
burn out fastest.
Ain't that the truth?
There you go.
All right, that's it for me. Go right ahead, sir.
Okay. And then we'll untap, and I'm not going to draw because I have that life from
God.
the loam in my graveyard still, so I'm gonna dredge.
Am I going to get to untap and draw?
It's a great question.
It's
a
really
great
good
question.
question.
Let's mill, and mill. Okay, no lands. That's all right.
How many lands you running in your deck there?
It's like 40 something. I haven't gotten really good things off of the top. I've drawn good lands. I've sprouting vines that instant speed good lands. What are you at, by the way?
I got some life.
Um,
Amy's the threat. Look at I could be okay. I think this is politicking time. We are the guilds. We need to have a guild meeting.
I just have 5 lands to kill Brian.
Good. I like to imagine I'm the little devil on your shoulder right now and be like, do it.
Kick his ass, Amy.
I have 2 beautiful bird women, and they're gonna do violence.
Again with her and the birds. Everyone always said to me Amy was for the birds, but I did not know they meant that.
The toughness on each of them is 5 each.
5, 5, and 4.
Oh, that's right. You've got that too.
Spicy.
I think we're also going to toss a Castle Garenbrig and a Field of the Dead. Yeah, I have so many lands. I'm going to get rid of your Aurelia, the War Leader.
When she dies,
Grand
I
Prix.
get a 1/1 spirit, thanks to the Bishop of Wings.
Better than more combat steps, I think. We're then also going to pay 1 and 2. Let's cast that Life from the Loam.
Oh.
Oh no.
I know.
The greatest hits, they just keep coming back.
People are gonna be like, why isn't Joey playing a Golgari deck? He loves dredge. That's why. I will get back 3 lands from my graveyard just to have and to hold and to
Yeah, not
to keep.
to throw at my birds or my bird guys or
Yeah. And then we'll move to combat, and Borborygmos Enraged is going to attack you for 7 trample.
If I block, the blockers get blasted. If I don't block, I also get blasted. So this is, I'm going to say, a lose-lose situation. I'm going to throw all 3 of these in front of it to try and get you to at least use up some of that. So this is 9, 10 blocking, block and booty right
Nice.
here. These girls, they got big asses.
Okay, that is totally fine. We'll just assign 1 damage to the Spirit, we'll assign 5 damage to the Aurelia, and 1 damage to the Bishop.
The spirit in Aurelia dies. Aurelia dying gets me a spirit.
Gets you a
and Aurelia
spirit.
will go back to the command zone over
Absolutely.
here.
And then, because your Bishop has 1 damage marked on it, I'll then toss the Castle Garenbrig and deal 3 more damage to it with my Bobo.
It's dead.
Is that how Borborygmos talks?
There you go, guys!
Yeah.
I'm going to be all done after that. Hopefully, I win this race.
All right. I'm going to go to the start of my turn. And there's a reason why I'm running File of Galadriel. Hellbent, baby. I draw 2 cards instead of 1.
Nice.
That's
Love
very cool.
that for the ladies. These aren't helpful.
Did you draw lands? They're helpful for me.
Yeah, I don't have that ability. That really, really cool ability. But I do have a plains, so I'm going to play the plains, and I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to bring Aurelia back into play,
Okay.
I'm then going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to animate my Needle Spires.
Oh, hey, buddy.
This is a 2/1 red-white elemental creature with double strike.
A 2/1?
It's a 2/1 with double strike.
Okay, and 1 is less than 3?
1 is less than 3.
Just verifying.
I go to combat.
I kill it.
Not even gonna wait until I target. All right, Needle Spires goes to the graveyard.
Who else were you going to attack?
Yeah. She was
Okay,
gonna
fine. But you can wait until I target. I'm gonna give +2 plus
Oh,
plus
okay, I
O
see what
to
you
my
mean.
spirit
No,
token.
all right, I got ahead of myself. All right.
It has vigilance because it's white, and I'm going to attack you for 3 in the air.
Totally, yep, all right.
Gosh,
Wow.
I wish this damage was still
Boy.
dealt to you. That would have made me so happy.
That would have been very funny.
That's all I got.
That's pretty cool. Untap him, we won't draw. Because we'll dredge.
Oh my lord.
Fairest mechanic ever. Hey, that's a land. Hey, that's a land. Hey, that's not a land.
Where's
That's
Dredge on the storm scale, and why isn't it called the Dredge scale?
Honestly, though, yeah.
I think storm is only like an 8 on the storm scale.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to second verse, same as the first. We're gonna light from the loam and get back some land. Yeah, let's get back the castle. Let's get back to Yavi. And, we haven't seen that Fabled Passage in a while. Let's get that one back, too.
Lord.
Why would you play lands when you can throw them at people? Speaking of which, let's move to combat. I would like to try to attack you with Borborygmos.
I cannot prevent enough damage to stop the trigger, so I do not block at all. I think I'm going to die.
I hope so. So you take 7?
I take 7.
Heck yeah. And then because Borborygmos dealt damage to a player, I'll reveal the top 3 cards in my library. All right, we got 1 land. We got a land finally. We got a Plaza of Heroes.
Nice.
I can die happy now.
No, she can die while you're happy.
There
I
you
can
go.
die.
Go ahead.
I'm untapping?
Okay.
This seems weird. I feel like I shouldn't be untapping right here.
Don't play with your food, Joey.
If I can't do it yet, if I need to kill any creatures, I will.
I'll pay 2 for Prismatic Lens.
Okay.
It adds 1 mana. I'll add 1's mana to play Resplendent Angel.
What'd I do?
At the beginning of each end step, if I gain 5 or more life this turn, I make a 4/4 angel with flying and vigilance. She can also give herself +2/+2 and lifelink, but it costs 6 mana to do that. So it is a hefty price to pay.
Okay.
I go to combat.
Yeah.
I target Aurelia with Aurelia's ability to make her into a 4/5. She has vigilance and trample.
Okay.
I declare attackers.
Okay.
I'm going to attack you with Aurelia and a spirit. The spirit has a lower power, so it gets mentored. It is a 2/2 spirit and a 4/5 Aurelia.
So it takes 6.
We take 6. Okay, I end my turn. I'm so scared.
Just a little bit of tension.
Just a little. You're gonna light from the loam again, huh?
I'm gonna light from the loam again. I'll
It is so
dredge
busted.
1, 2, and 3.
All right.
No lands.
Only 45 lands in there.
Yeah.
I'll play life from the loam again.
Oh my gosh.
I'll get those 3.
In response, before those go to your hand,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay the 6 to give the Resplendent Angel +2/+2 and lifelink until end of turn.
That's totally cool. I'm not planning on attacking you this turn.
Yeah, you don't need to.
No. Instead, I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands and have all the damage go right to your face.
No, listen, I ain't no mathematologist. Pretty sure
That's a lot of damage right there.
And I'm the bucket being stabbed. I am gone, dead, and out of here. Boom.
Cheers.
That's an awful lot of math for a Gruul player. Props.
Not Gruul, then die.
Good game.
Good game.
Cheers.
Good game.
Good game.
We already
We
got
shook her. You got a double shake.
Oh,
I got it. No, I shook.
Double check. Oh,
Doctor.
Sir,
No, that was the other episode. So basically, what happened is I resolved a Ristic study and everyone ganged up on me. Again.
The most damage I dealt in this game was just letting that black market connection stick around. I didn't need to deal any damage. Evan did all that damage to himself.
Listen, I can stop taking 6 from black market connections whenever I want. It's my choice.
I said at the top of the episode, I was secretly playing Lazov Demir Mastermind the entire time. But the even bigger secret was that even though I was in Gruul, I was actually playing a Golgari deck the entire time too.
Borborygmos throwing lands at my face? That's a dirty move.
Next time on Shuffle Up and Play.
Today, it's the scientists versus the English major.
Hi, I'm Anna Margaret. I'm playing with Ginny Faye, Jetmere Seconds.
I'm award-winning science educator Kyle Hill. I will be playing Rocco, a deck that I affectionately call Let Him Cook!
Hi, I'm Patch. I run a channel called Tearzu. I am playing Lunch the Bestower.
So today, my commander is Volrath the Shapestealer.
Ah, come on! It's turn 2!
That's not what I sound like at all.
Of course not what I sound like at all! Attack the professor for 2.
Now, do you really want to kick that bee's nest this early in the game?
If I make him stronger, will you hit somebody else?
Oh, I'll gladly hit someone else.
If we keep talking, does it become our turn? Yes! Perfect!
So full of life.
I know, I hate it.
That's
It drives me
annoying.
crazy. Can we put this behind us? I'm sick of it.
You want to put me behind you? Hit them dogs. I also said, take the food out of the orphans' mouths. That's Kyle Hill 2024. I'm running.